So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
Oh, what has happened here? Great vision. And the through ball. So much time and space here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. 1-0, just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ødegaard has the space to scheme. Oh, he's been shapes to shoot! Oh, what a mistake! That's a throw. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Swung over, and it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught napping! Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? And he's been shifted off it. Deftly away. Valverde. He can run onto that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's great chance! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Tries to play it through. Now, this could be a chance. Robertson.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chalobah. Threads one in. Ødegaard cuts it out. And they've got rid. Camavinga. Messi has it out wide and in space. Caicedo. Looking for a runner. Good read, needed to be. And he can clear it away. Van Dijk plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. He's picked his way through, picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that looks a decent ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And smartly reclaimed. Raya claims comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. And it's Camavinga. In with the challenge.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he... And a shot! Hakimi clears. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Ødegaard. Ødegaard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Looking for the run, looking for options for movement, and he shoots! And that was probably asking just too much. And we have our very first corner. Ødegaard plays it short. And he's there to belt it away. Courtois. Caicedo. And he can thump it away. Tries a measured ball. Laporte tries to clear. Knocks it into space. Now it's Lopez. Oh, that's fabulous. And they're quick to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ødegaard. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Caicedo. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution for Manchester United, number 15, Hakimi.
So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. And he is deftly away. Now, can they get him away? Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's neat. Mbappe! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Defending was strong and firm. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the pass is intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Courtois. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Nice-looking ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Courtois getting this one clear. Fernandes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Caicedo calmly anticipates. Fernandes does well to get it back. Oh no, this does not look good. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 64 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Not the most accurate pass. And he thumps it clear. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking to play him in. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe, shot a goal! And he hits the net! France are back on level terms. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe finds himself offside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. So no flag here. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, easy pickings there. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 75 minutes played. Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, there's the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? And it's played in. Messi! Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played into space. That's really well cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. He's through here. Mbappe, always goal side. And he's heaved it away. And it's Mendes. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that has not gone well. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Skims one in. Shoots! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
3 minutes added time.
And he's there to belt it away. The final seconds now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson at it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chips it through. And he can clear it away. Yamal is flagged offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. He won't be happy with that one. No, no way through. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, super find. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 13 minutes is number 9.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball. Decent chance! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get onto this? Van Dijk getting this one clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Chalobah cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. And that is well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Lewandowski. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has not gone well. Defending of the desperate variety. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out towards the right wing. And they've got rid. And that is a little undercooked. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk clears. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, terrible pass. There's the shot! That's got him rattled. France with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's got a... and he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he thumps it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. And it's Ødegaard. Played into space. That's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. That's a cute ball. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Chalobah aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to clear it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And this is Messi, in by Messi. And that was very necessary. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Corner number 2, then. In it comes. Mendes tries to clear. Tries one from range. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Camavinga really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal finding himself in space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught, and it's come back out to him. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Dijk really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Van Dijk is there to clear. Van Dijk can clear it away. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Deftly away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. France have... behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
France are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Yamal.
Down to business again.
Erdegaard. Number 9,
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 8.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Messi.
And the shot! And a neat finish. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's... Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Fernandez. Neymar in acres of space out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Robertson. Not the most convincing of passes. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Not a hint of offside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there's the clearance. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fermin absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Mbappe. Real chance! Goal! France! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 21, Neymar.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
France leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's going to go a long way. Pinches it off him. Camavinga. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Can he get it through?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
This time, surely! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France get their fourth corner. Valverde with the clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Very nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Can he spark a counter here? Caicedo making good progress. And he's managed to get free. Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's onside. Chance! Oh, what? And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Hakimi plays it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
In comes the corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. France have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Caicedo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caicedo with the clearance. Oh, a delicate chip through. That is good alertness. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been hooked away. Valverde. Caicedo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Little pass back. Can he get it through? And he can thump it away. He's gone for goal. Keeper is right behind it. Alexander-Arnold swung over. Tries to thread one through. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. A lot of space ahead of him. That's a corner kick.
Substitution.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Robertson gets into a good position.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ball's... Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's given it away. Agahawa picked out brilliantly. Nuno Mendes gets it away. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.